Welcome back to the Knowledge Boys podcast. Today brought to you from Dylan's house.
Yay!
Yay!
Woo!
Yeah.
I didn't have to get up. Well, I did get up early, but I didn't have to get up early.
Yeah. So today it's going to be very different in that we're in a different house. That's it. So nothing different for you.
Well, there's a difference between this one and the last episode.
Oh, there is. This one won't be as shit. Hopefully, we're not making any promises, but it probably won't be as shit. So today we're going to be talking about time travel films because Bill and Ted 3 has been announced. Bill and Ted Face the Music.
Keanu Reeves in his 40s.
Yep, Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter getting back together. Now, what the film is going to be. Now, stop me if you've heard this before. Fucking thing. Sorry.
What are you doing?
Gurning into a microphone. Bill and Ted Face the Music. It'll see the dynamic duo of Billiam and Tedum. See the duo dealing as middle-aged men with families who have written several songs but still yet to pen the greatest song ever. Ooh,
that sounds actually quite
yep.
good.
And then they get a visitor from the future who says their song will save life as they know it. Stop me if you've heard this before. Craving inspiration, Bill and Ted go on a time travel adventure again to find a song that will balance the world again. It's also been produced by the guy who did Limitless, Scott Krupf. Stop choking on dick. So that
Scott.
Scott. It's got a minute. So we can all be excited for that. Apparently they're really impressed with the script. There have been, I think, 2 other drafts of the script previously, but Keanu Reeves, Alex Winter liked it. So they've both said they like this one, and right. Keanu Reeves is definitely not skint. Because the John Wick franchise is a money maker.
He's also an actor.
Yep. So
of course he's not.
Yeah. So if you want to read that little synopsis yourself, I'll leave a link in the description below. It's on the Independent because we're lefties. So there we go. But me and Dylan have seen both Bill and Ted films.
Yes.
Excellent Adventure and A Bogus Journey.
My mind is foggy on them because I haven't seen them in too long.
I haven't seen them in a while, but I loved them as a kid.
Yeah,
I love time travel films. That's why today we're going to be talking a lot about time travel.
And films.
Or TV shows.
All 3 words.
All 3 of those things. Before you're in for a ride, fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, he came round today and said, what's your favourite time travel film? And I went, what are any time travel films?
They forgot that Back to the Future existed. That's essentially what he's saying. 3 films dedicated to, a flying time travelling car.
They were very good.
Very good films.
Some of my favourite films. Well, one of them is.
The first one?
Yeah. And 2 is...
2's good.
Mid-range.
I like 2.
It's good, but it's mid-range in my list of good films.
Yeah. I do really rate it, though. I think it's pretty good.
It's the one with the train in it and Autobots.
That's the third one.
That's the third one.
That's the third one.
So what's 2?
2's the one where they go to the future.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Marty's future.
3's my mid-range one with the train and the hoverboard.
Yeah. You need to be closer to... It needs to be closer to you.
Is it not picking me up at all?
It is, yeah. Just quietly.
Well, I'm like, right, I can't get much closer.
Just lean in your chair and
I'm going to eat the microphone at this point.
There we go. That was perfect, Dylan. Levels.
Seriously, I need to talk like this.
No, I'm taking the piss. Not that bad.
Sorry, headphone listeners, if it's that bad.
No, just sorry, listeners. Just be a bit closer to it. Anyway, so what's your favourite Bill and Ted film out of the 2? Which one would you prefer?
The one that I can remember things from.
Bogus Journey.
Yeah.
The one where they play Twister with Death.
Yes.
And play battleships with him.
And chess and all the rest of it.
It's so good. It is really funny. Yeah. I'd say my favourite, it's got to be an Excellent Adventure, because that was like the first big time travelling film I'd seen, because I've watched that 2 as a kid, still watch it now.
Okay.
But yeah. But that was the first time travel movie that I really got invested in and loved it. Plus it's funny, it's got air guitars. Excellent. Dylan's cat's exploring my bag. That's a very strange sentence to be saying.
Stop it.
Meg, piece of shit. If we do have any listeners called Meg, I'm very sorry. I mean the cat. And Meg the cat, if you are listening, how the fuck are you doing? That's good, that. Crack it on. So we obviously enjoyed the Bill and Ted movies.
Yes.
The Till and Bed cracking films. That's just
Bed this hill.
Yeah, that was a lot better than Till and Bed. That's just two inanimate objects in a room. Like, name two things you can find in DFS.
Till and Bed.
Yeah, I'm proper excited. But do we think it'll live up to 1 and 2?
No,
I don't either.
no.
I'm gonna watch it and I'll probably enjoy it, but I don't think it'll be as good.
No. Never. Not when it's this late afterwards.
No, it was actually the plan though to have a sequel seeing how they would be as old men.
Yeah, but
they're not old though. They're just
the new Dumb and
40s.
Dumber.
No, that was shit though.
Exactly.
That wasn't a plan. That was a cash grab.
Well, yeah, but it's still however long afterwards. Will you stop it?
It's alright. She's not doing anything.
Yeah. What were I saying?
Long overdue sequels.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't overdue at all.
Oh yeah.
No one wanted Dumb and Dumber.
Long await? No, not awaited. No one wanted it either. Ones that have been
A while.
franchises that should have died with one film.
And then they went, ooh, money.
Mm-hmm.
More films, please. And then they thought, oh, it'll be funny and put 2 instead of 2.
Yeah. Thing is though, do you know what I think that Bill and Ted doesn't get enough credit for? Being Keanu Reeves' most emotional performance. Because think of every emotional, there we go. He actually puts a lot of emotion into playing Bill.
Speed.
His face stays the same for an hour and a half.
So does Ben Affleck in everything he does, but you don't complain about him.
Stop bringing Ben Affleck up. He's not in Bill and Ted 3.
Good.
I wasn't gonna... Shut up. Leave Ben alone.
Why?
I don't know,
Yes, he's a better actor than me. Yes, he's much more rich than me.
Mm-hmm.
But no, he can't act.
He's alright.
I'm just useless.
Alright, let's...
At
Okay.
acting.
Alright, can we just... But what was I saying? You forgot me. Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, this isn't good.
Something about emotional.
Oh yeah. Because if you see that, like he's been acting daft, but it's range of emotion, sadness, wow, happiness, Whereas
There's
like
Johnny.
whereas John Wick, it's literally like it's a great action film because I do love John Wick. But he's literally just like moody man who shoots people. Matrix.
Someone shot his dog.
Yeah, he's got reason to be a dick. Well, he's not even a dick, he's just a legend, but yeah,
He's got reason to be a miserable twat. Someone shot his dog.
I know what I'm saying, but he plays that role. Like since the Matrix, he's been typecast as this brooding man in leather with a gun. And now he doesn't have...
And strange sunglasses.
Yeah, let's hope that Bill just doesn't have any leather. Or does he play Ted? Which one does he play?
I don't know.
Shit. I swear he played... Oh, fuck. Oh, this looks bad now.
No, it doesn't.
I like the films as well.
No,
Sugar. So we're gonna move on quickly now to our favourite.
Not that quickly, hang on.
Okay, not that quickly, guys. Dylan's
He
looking
is
something.
Ted.
He is Ted, right? Balls.
Right, now you can move quickly.
Yeah, right. So we'll be glad to see them back on our screens. I don't actually know when it's. I don't know
Is
if
it
it's
not even a release date?
No, I think they're just making it. It's in the way.
It's
in the
production.
work. So probably next year or the year after.
Probably early 2020.
Maybe.
Like January.
Yeah.
So like really early.
Sure.
Or December.
Could
Even
be.
earlier 2020.
Yeah, it could be. I'd say that's reasonable. Anyway, so now we're moving on swiftly. We're going to talk about our favourite time travel movies / TV shows. Dylan, do you have a top 5?
Well, TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Rick and Morty.
Yeah, that's time travel elements. Yeah, it can be fun.
It's pretty like
Yeah, they do jump between dimensions and stuff
all
don't
the
they?
time. Yeah. And there's an entire bit about a guy from the 4th dimension saying you can't mess with time. Which is a very
true.
good bit.
Mm-hmm. So it's like your number 5. What do you say for
That's
time?
my number 1.
Number 1.
Number 2.
It can be just time traveling things, films and TV.
Number
books,
2.
You do.
2 is
Sorry.
Back to the Future.
Which one? Number
1.
1.
I don't like Doctor Who.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Never. It's not that I'm against it.
That's what stops us being close.
It's not that I'm against it. It's just I never got into it. There's what's it called?
bang on the table.
Tell me, what's it called?
Tell me. I don't know. What is it?
I don't know. I can't remember.
What happens in this?
What do you think? It's a time to...
Right, you dickhead. Right. What is it? What happens?
They go back in time.
Right. Who is it? The characters. The other plot
As a
developments.
kid, you know the people who did Horrible Histories?
Horrible Histories.
It's basically another sketch show where this lass ends up going back in time to like the medieval type places, and it just gets more ridiculous. Like it's not great, but as a kid I loved it, so that can be in my top 5 as well.
Okay. Unknown thing.
Name. I can't remember what it is.
Okay.
Number 5, 4 and 3. No idea because I don't watch that many things.
You've just said you've won 1, 2. Said
missed 3 and 4 and then 5.
Haven't said 3. Not even mentioned 4, and then gone straight to 5.
Because 3 and 4 have to be better than 5.
You've time travelled number 4 out of existence.
5's pretty bad, but I used to like it as a kid.
What?
That thing with the Horrible Histories.
That's 5.
That's 5.
What's 3 and 4?
There isn't a 3 and 4.
So you've got a top 3 then?
No. Because it's not good, I just used to like it as a kid.
Right, okay. I mean, it's the only time travel thing you can think of.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Right, it looks like I'm going to have to save this because I love time. Yeah, you're telling me. I love time travel films and TV shows. It is really good. There's also a new one on E4 called Timeless, which I've been watching, which is pretty good. Won't spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen. It's really, really good. But my number 1,
Groundhog Day.
That's not a time travel film. They do not travel back in time. It repeats the same day.
It's about time.
It isn't a time travel film.
It's about time.
Well, yeah, it's about time. It's like filming a clock for 3 hours and saying that's time travel.
Yeah, but Groundhog Day is good.
Filming a clock for 3 hours might be good.
It isn't.
Well, it probably isn't. Yeah, but alright, fine. I'll let you have Groundhog Day just because y'all.
And Men in Black 3.
Oh my god, no! That's got to be your number 5. Really?
It's better than the Horrible Histories people think.
It probably won't be. You want Dylan? Why did you just chuck in the TV show Plebs in there as well? Going for time travel.
No, because I didn't like Plebs.
Yeah, I didn't. It's pretty shit, innit? It's alright, but yeah. Anyway.
So I finally got a 5.
I'm happy for you. So I'm going to go from my number 5.
4,
like that. 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go.
My number 5
is.
See, it's difficult because I do love a lot of time travel stuff. Alright, dickhead. Taking piss. Alright. You're gonna hurt yourself keeping on doing that, aren't you?
No, I'm breathing. It just looks like I'm not.
Fairs. Because there's a lot of good things. Like I grew up watching like a lot of science fiction, like loads of it. One of my favourite time travel movies is a Star Trek film called The Voyage Home, which is, oh my god, is it a time travel adventure for the ages?
So they can't call it Journey. Oh, I'm off form. That's with The Voyage.
It's because basically it's a direct follow-on
from
the third film.
Which is
I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, right, okay.
But it's really good. But they have to blow up like, the Enterprise. Even if you don't like Star Trek, you've heard of the Enterprise.
I know about the Enterprise.
The ship, and then they nick a Klingon ship, and then they're like, right, we've got to work out how to get out of here. And the only way out is if they fly around the sun, but they have to go back in time.
So they fly around it like Superman.
Oh no,
does. Fly around it so fast.
Oh no, I'm explaining this horribly. Sorry, they have to fly back to get like, you've been bad, you've blown up a ship.
Naughty.
In a Klingon ship, naughty boys. And then what happens is this it's like an alien being comes to Earth in search of a sound, and it plays that sound, and until it finds it, it blows up. No. That'll make it a much better film, but no, sadly. And it's like this weird sound, and no one's ever heard it before. In the future, no one hears it, and it's looking in the water, and it's whales, and whales are dead in the future because
I thought you meant the country then.
No.
Like,
No.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So then they find out that they're after whales, but they've been extinct for like hundreds of years. So like, right, we've got to travel back in time and get some whales, put them in the water where they'll be safe because no one's going to hunt them, and then this thing will leave us alone because it's found
That's the
whales. It's right. It's good.
Sea Life, the film.
No.
Yes.
There's fun.
It's
my number 5.
It's SeaWorld with more time elements.
Yeah, but the spaceships, and then they say, right, if you want a pardon, you have to somehow magic us up some fucking whales, and they go, all right, and there's like in Star Trek to go quick, it's warp drive, so you can like warp 1, warp 2, and they go warp 6, which basically means
which is more than 5.
No, but yeah, it is. You've watched it, but the thing with it is, if you go over warp 5, you either maybe travel back in time, which they don't explain, or you blow up. So it's like, good luck, lads, basically.
Warp factor 6.
So then they go zoom zoom.
Motherfucker.
Swearing at your phone.
Zoom bitch.
So then they travel back in time to modern day, from when the film was done. I think it was like 86 or something like that, and it's really, really cool.
How bad are the special effects?
They're actually good, like for the time. They've aged quite.
86 good.
Yeah, they haven't aged terribly, because I saw it maybe a few weeks ago, and it's one of them films. It's like, I watched it as a kid, and it's more the nostalgia I enjoy it for. Because the Star Trek films go, it's probably just all right. Like it's, I mean, you don't
saying something.
You don't like them.
Crap.
Shut up. I like Wrath of Khan is brilliant. Khan, that bit shit, but the rest
Garbage Day.
Classic Kirk. Yeah, so that's my number 5, because it's just a nice story, and it's funny. It is a very funny film. Plus, it has a big emphasis on time travel.
Is it Patrick Stewart?
No, he was Picard. Captain Kirk was William Shatner, also known as Bill Shit, to his close friends. Title of the video:
That's
Bill
some
Shit.
Bill Shit right there.
So, and then my number 4 is one of my favourite films ever.
Which is, why is that number
Terminator 2.
Why is that your number
Judgment
4?
Day. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to put. I'm not going to put. Yeah, I'll put Bill and Ted, actually, because I enjoyed the film. I haven't seen it in a while. So I'll put Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, because, I mean, what other films do you get to see Napoleon at a water park eating ice cream?
Well, very good point.
I love it, me. Love it. I love it, Russ.
I was about to do that, you bastard.
Go on, do it then.
No.
Oh.
You stole my thunder. It's not even a good impression.
No. No, yeah, mine isn't either. I'm sorry.
You've ruined it for everyone.
Okay.
Everyone's just clicked off.
Do you know what I think would help, though?
No, they've clicked off.
Shush.
It doesn't matter.
So,
Just sitting silent. No
stop,
one's watching.
Stop it.
No one's watching.
Don't make me Velociraptor scream. Right then, I say my number 3 is going to be probably Back to the Future. I'm going to put that there, because I really love that film. It's a cracking film.
Cracking.
Crack-a-lacking. It is crack-a-lacking, Dylan. Fucking love it. Yeah, it's good. It's very funny. It's got a heartfelt message.
Yeah.
Of like, you know,
don't bully people in the past, or we'll find you in the future.
I mean, I don't think that's what it is, but I mean, loosely, yeah, but I think you're missing the point. But, almost deliberately so, it seems. But yeah, I mean, I do enjoy that film. It's like, because it's like they created a time machine that is like the least impressive time machine of all time. It's a car with gull wings from the 80s. It's not.
It's nice.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Nice car.
Yeah, but DeLoreans were notoriously shy. That's why it's funny.
They look nice.
And they've got.
Did that even pick me up? Because I was lent away then.
Yeah, a bit. It's got. They invented like cool like time travel jargon, like a flux capacitor, which sounds like a really fancy dildo.
He took me to the future in the flux thing, and I saw everything.
Yeah.
As Busted once said.
Yeah, you see, it's even ingrained in pop culture. And plus, Rick and Morty is literally a parody of Doc and Marty, so it's brilliant. Yeah, it's just great.
And in one of the episodes, it's like they rip off the Avengers, but they dress Marty up, and he's got a little red gilet thing like Marty wears.
Oh, yeah.
So it's another nod at the franchise.
I also like the whole franchise, because it's like, you know, what can Marty skateboard away from now?
And the third one's like, he's not even skateboarding, he's hoverboarding.
No, the second one he's hoverboarding. The third one.
The train one.
What do you mean?
He's on a hoverboard next to the train trying to catch up with it.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he is. I didn't like the third one. It wasn't very good.
It's alright.
You know what?
The Western one is decent.
There's a scene in it, which is one of the funniest things ever, where do you know like Doc has a family?
Yeah.
Like at the end, there's his wife and like I think he's got 3 kids. The youngest lad is like looking off camera and he's doing the weirdest shit.
Is he just like not at all?
He's not at all acting, but like we'll leave it in. Like I think it went unnoticed. It's really funny.
Well, I didn't notice it.
Yeah, I didn't until I heard it on another podcast.
Oh, and then you have to make sure you watch it then.
Yeah.
Once you've heard it, it's like, where is it? Watch the entire film.
Yeah, pretty much.
Crap, I missed it.
Right, so then my number 2 is my favourite time travel movie ever.
So why is it your number 2?
Because you'll know it'll make sense when I say my number 1. This is my favourite movie. It doesn't have to be movies. This can be anything time travel related. Okay. My favourite time travel movie ever is Terminator 2: Judgment Day. Holy shit! It's
Judgment Day.
Garbage Day. It's just such a good film because I mean I loved the first one. This is why I'm weird now because when I was like 8, Mum was like, "Oh look, Johnny, watch some killer robots." Like the first one is a great film. Like, that is a really good time travel movie. Obviously, they're sending back a robot, they're sending back a human. But then the second one, it gets everything good about it and ups it. It's like, oh, did you enjoy that time travel scene? Oh, we've made it even better. Oh, did you like the robots? Oh, we've put another robot in, and this one's even fucking more evil.
Another one.
Yeah, another one. They've gone full DJ Khaled in this film. I love it. Well, actually, we can't really say that now. It turns out he's a bit of a cretin, isn't it?
Is he?
Yeah, he said he doesn't go down on women.
He doesn't?
No, he refuses. It was from like a radio interview in 2016.
Okay.
Anyway, I really like Terminator 2. It's yeah, that's what he basically said. Yeah, because he's a king, and he's like, yeah, fuck off, mate. Yeah, bit of a dickhead. Yeah, get in the fucking bin, Khaled. Yeah, so love the film. It's got really, really good action scenes in it as well. It's probably closer to an action film than a time travel movie, but it does have a large.
But it time travels. It's a time traveling action blockbuster.
Yeah. Nailed it in one, sir. I do have a slight problem with the Terminator films though because 3 is. I enjoy it. It's shit, but I enjoyed it because I saw it as a kid. Then I saw Terminator Genesis or Genesis because I spelled fucking Genesis wrong to be smart. Terminator Salvation. That is fucking rubbish.
It's got Shia LaBeouf in it.
Doesn't have Shia LaBeouf in it.
It's
Christian Bale.
I thought it had Shia LaBeouf in it.
Nah.
Which is the one?
iRobot. That's what you're thinking of.
No, I'm not. I think I'm thinking of the new one of the newer Indiana Jones.
Yeah, that's not Terminator.
No, it's not even nearly the same.
No. Genesis had like a massive emphasis on time travel because they just kept fucking time traveling.
Right.
It was like
they wouldn't stop.
Yeah, they wouldn't. They literally there's literally in 3 time zones within the first 25 minutes of the film, and you're like, fuck off. This is. I mean, it's a shit film anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah. Actually, no. Technically, there's like 4. There's 3 accounts of time travel. One that you don't see, which is the only exciting one, because of course it is.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, but Terminator 2, like when they appear, and you're like, oh, it's him. It's Arnie from the first one. He's going to be a bad boy. Ooh. No, oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, shit. He turns up and you're like, oh, he's going to be bad.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Exactly. All right, enough now. And then there's the scene where he's like getting like the guy's clothes and stuff, and that's like really cool.
I want your clothes, your boots, and your
motorcycle. Yeah. Like even if people don't like know the films that well, you know that line because there's just so many quotable lines. Plus,
like in Batman with the everybody chill.
Yeah. He's not Russian.
Chill.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. This is more like actually fuck off. This is the worst. That was the worst film ever. But now my number 1. I mean, you'll have seen this coming. My number 1 time travel thing ever is Doctor Who because it just is. Like, I actually love it. Honourable mention to The Time Machine, which is a movie adaptation. What the fuck is your cat doing?
Knocking on the bastard cat flap halfway through this.
Bleeding animals. Never work with kids or animals. Or a child animal.
Yeah, we do apologise for any inconvenience this may have caused because this is an annoying miss.
Bloody hell. And now your cat's just sat there looking at you like, sup.
Well, you see this gap here, you walk through it.
Yeah, the Time Machine gets an honourable mention. Have you ever seen that? The original one, The Time Machine.
No.
It's based on the book of the same name.
The original
Time Machine, yeah.
what film?
Yeah, the
Book.
Well, the book was the book.
It's
they
called
come out,
The Time Machine.
Yeah, that came out in like Victorian times. It was like a gothic scene novel and
Steampunk.
Yeah, sure. And then the adaptation's really good. It also frightened the shit out of me. I think it's the Morlocks, the bad guys. No, what Warlocks? Morlocks.
Warlocks are wizards.
Yes, they are.
Well, they're not, but they'll do magic.
They think they're wizards.
B-Tech wizards.
B-Tech wizardry. It's the Morlocks, and then like normal people who are all like thick as pig shit and
2 C's.
Don't really know. No, pig shit is not thick with 2 C's. It's 5 Ks, if anything.
Yeah, be careful with that.
Yeah, so honourable mention to that because that's a good one. But yeah, it's got to go to Doctor Who. I'm not a huge fan of classic Who. It's alright. Oh? Hey? Who
are you?
Who are you? I really want to know.
Right, enough of the Roger and the Daltrying.
Mm-hmm. Stop rogering my adultery. More tea, Vicar. Yeah, but it's got to be Doctor Who. Like, I like Tom Baker. He's really good. But when it came back,
personally, I prefer.
Yeah, you hate Doctor Who. And then
Tom Fishmonger, so much better.
Shut up.
You didn't let me say my joke.
Asshole. Yeah, but when they brought it back, I think 6 or 7, and since then I've loved Doctor Who.
I have avoided it.
Yeah, you avoid it like the plague.
I mean, it scared me. And then I watched it when I was older as Matt Smith, and it just bored me. And then I've just not bothered with it.
Yeah. I love because when number 9, Christopher Eccleston, he was really good. Like, because it was like I'd never really seen like a thing where it had like a lot of northern actors on the screen. So to have like the main character.
Was Sean Bean ever in it?
No. I'd have enjoyed it, but he'd have died quite quickly.
Some bastard. And then popped his
One does
clogs.
not simply walk into a TARDIS, get shot in face immediately.
Bastard, you've shot me.
But alright, he's not emotionless.
He is.
Bastard. Anyway, I watched it with Eccleston, and that was great. Like, my favourite line from that is like every sort of Doctor has like their own little like catchphrase almost. Like his, he always used to say like "fantastic," which was his thing, but in
Fantastic.
not like that, no. And then his other one was, where's he from? He's from space, but he sounds northern. And he goes, a lot of planets have a north, you know. He gets like really upset about it. Like, that's good. And that's like got like the my favourite one where they actually do like go, you know, time travel. It's probably my favourite Eccleston one's the gas mask kid one. You my mummy. That gave me fucking nightmares.
That's terrifying.
It gave me nightmares first time I watched it, and now obviously
It's terrifying.
it is, yeah. And then I watched it on Netflix when I was rewatching them all, and I was like, I couldn't sleep.
Are you my mummy?
He's like, oh, don't look at me when you say that. Stop. Oh, it's just creepy.
It just is.
But you know, that one has a happy ending as well. Plus, it has Captain
mummy.
Jack Harkness, who, you know, first man to ever steal my heart. He's a dish. That lad, he really is. Captain Jack. Dylan goes to Google. Yeah, so it's John Barrowman, I think.
John.
He looked better then. Because it was such a good show. Then when David Tennant did it, you know, I love David Tennant. He's an absolute fat. Alright. It was fit as Captain Jack. But alright, it doesn't look alright. That's not a good picture. You haven't seen Doctor Who, Dylan. You don't understand.
Well, I mean, I have.
Shut your face. So and then the David Tennant era was just amazing. Like, there wasn't a bad episode. There wasn't an episode I didn't enjoy when David Tennant. And then there was Matt Smith, who's okay. He did a good job. He took it to America. Peter Capaldi had a writing team. Like, you know.
It looks badass though.
Yeah, he does. Like, he's like, you know, Peter Capaldi's lot were just shit. Like, they were genuinely awful. Like, writing wise, they couldn't write anything good. His second series was okay. And now...
He had more than one. Do they always have more than one?
They usually have 3.
Oh, okay.
Eccleston had 1, because he fell out with the BBC. Tennant had 3 and a bit.
Yeah, that's the same guy.
What?
I've got this quiz board game, and he's just on it for no reason.
Oh, because he did the TV show.
I didn't even know it was a TV show. I'm just like, why
Yeah,
is he on it?
It's a BBC show for quiz game for
fair
kids.
enough.
Yeah. I just love Doctor Who because it's like there's a whole world there and like they've created a lot and it's managed to keep going this long with only a few bumps. Like Peter Capaldi's wasn't a bump; it was more like a
Divot.
Yeah, but like a crater-sized divot, the size of the sun. That was a horrible series. Second series was quite good.
So does that mean he's got one more in it, more?
No, he stopped.
Oh, right, okay.
He's leaving.
I wonder if he watched him back and went, yeah, it's time I went.
No, I mean he was. A lot of the people who've had the role are big Doctor Who fans. I know Tennant and Eccleston were. Capaldi as well. He was a big.
Yeah, but if he's a big Doctor Who fan and then says how shit his was, then maybe he's stepped
fair.
back.
Second series was alright. Matt Lucas did my fucking head in it though. He was really bad comic relief, apart from maybe 2 or 3 episodes.
Right.
Where it was.
Who's the new? Oh, it's the I don't know her name, but it's,
Oh no. Yeah, I always forget her
they're taking
name.
a step in the right direction.
Yeah, because they haven't gone, oh, guy, we've got a great idea for a new series. What? Another white guy? When he could literally have, 3 heads.
He could do whatever he wants. He could be a puppy.
There's always a thing where he's, touches his legs and goes, oh, legs! Yes, I've got legs! It makes sense. What is her name?
Legs, yes. Oh. Well.
There's also, a joke, always, that he wants to be ginger, because they've never been a ginger. Jodie Whittaker, that's her name.
Well done.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
I hope I don't ruin Doctor Who
any
more than everyone else already has.
I reckon she'll do a good job. She's really good in Broadchurch.
I don't watch telly.
That's the only thing I've seen her in. I don't really watch TV, but she was good in Broadchurch. She was really, really good. Right. Plus, Doctor Who, it's got great accomplices.
Who's her accomplice?
Bradley Walsh.
Oh, I might have to watch it.
Yeah. Because
I might have to give it a go.
They've mixed it up. Also, no TARDIS this series.
Well,
or there might not be. They all no, because when they they had a bright yellow car named Bessie once instead of a TARDIS.
Seriously?
You didn't know this?
No.
Yeah, because these TARDIS gets taken off him because he's been bad. They literally lock it so he can't get in.
So he finds the closest Fiat Punto or whatever.
No, because it was something Pertwee who was the actually played him, and he loved the idea of having goofy gadgets, and it worked quite well. He had
Is he in the black and white era?
No, he was the first colour Doctor. He was number 3.
Okay.
He was the one with the big frilly shirt. It looked like Austin Powers, but old.
Well, it's that kind of them years, isn't it?
Yeah, sort of just after him. Yeah, mid-70s. Yeah. So yeah, I love time travel. I just love it. And Dylan, and now the question I'm going to ask you is: if you could time travel, where would you go? What would you do, and why?
Well, I'd go back in time.
Mm-hmm.
Or would I go forward?
They're your options.
That was what I was getting at, Johnny. No, I'd go back in time. I won't change anything. Because sod that. I don't want to create a paradox or ruin everything.
Yeah.
I'm not going to change anything. I'd just go back and relive it. Because why not? My childhood was fun. I fell out of trees and threw stones at things. Like a normal child would. Not on an iPad all the time. It's fun times, good music. Well, it isn't listening back, like S Club and that, but still. What are you doing?
So you're saying you'd go... So what are you saying you'd do, Dylan?
Are you just going to keep saying that until it works? Alright, fair use.
Yeah, so... when does he say it? Because I wanted to just cut it, got back in time. But, well.
We'll get 9 seconds, so just don't take piss.
That was a bit. That was a little bit.
It took too long. Wow, that is a loud cat.
Dylan's cats are screaming. Not a fan of Huey Lewis in the news. Yeah, so you go back.
Yeah.
a great guy to ride his train. They basically just did the soundtrack for Back to the Future, and that's the only reason anyone knows them now.
So good.
Anyway.
Yeah, no, I'd go back in time and just relive my childhood.
Your childhood?
Yeah, do exactly the same thing.
But you'd be your age.
Oh yeah, would you? That's how time travel works.
That'd be really weird.
Alright, maybe I won't do
Just
that.
an 18-year-old you running around with you when you're 6. It's a nonce!
What are you on about? It's me!
I'm not self-noncing.
No, I don't know then. I don't want to go into the future. I don't want to see what's going on.
No spoilers.
Exactly.
I'm
I'm in control of my destiny. Probably.
Pokemon, gotta catch ya. It's you and me.
I know
it's my destiny.
Right, that'll do.
Yeah. So you go back in time.
Go back in time. Ooh. I'd go to the moment England lifted the World Cup.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that's pretty good.
For football fans.
Yeah.
Or to
I
the
like that.
2008 NBA Finals and see the Boston Celtics lifting it.
Alright, first.
One of the two.
I don't know. Maybe mine a bit. One of mine's sports related. One of my 92. Watch Leeds win the first division. Win the proper
First
top league in England.
Premier League bollocks.
None of this, flash it. Ooh, I'm gonna fall over. None of that. None of that shit.
So that's what they say.
Yeah. Ooh. Wait. Tumble. Yeah. So I'd go there. Or Nebworth.
Nebworth.
When Oasis played Nebworth.
Oh.
Yeah.
What about Main Road?
Nah, Nebworth.
Really?
Yeah, I'd go Nebworth because that was the big one.
It was on Main Road.
Well, yeah, I know it was, but I'd love to go to the Nebworth one. Front row, Nebworth. But one thing I'm interested in, like when everyone gets asked that question, if you could go back in time or time travel, what would you go do? Everyone's like, say I'd see Michael Jackson doing the moonwalk for the first time, or the Beatles doing their last ever gig.
The Beatles walking across.
Do you think if time travel's real, because that many people want to do that, it's just filled with people from the future now, and they've just gone back in time, and now there's actually no one there from that era. It's just time travelers who've gone back to watch them, and that's the only reason it's a big thing.
No.
Be cool though if it was, wouldn't it? Alright. Oh look, my chips are covered in piss now. Thanks. Yeah. I do love time travel though.
At the minute, time travel isn't possible. So.
They do reckon though that you can technically travel forward in time. You just do what the guy in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. did. What? No, you
really quickly.
Smarmy bastard. No, you freeze yourself.
Well, yeah, you cryo freeze yourself.
Time travel. It's a long way around. But it is.
You don't know. You cryo
it's technically
You're in
time.
sleep, so you don't feel it.
It's technically time travel.
And you never know. For once, I might wake up feeling refreshed.
You wake up. Oh fuck!
Could do with a nap. How long's it been? 50 years.
Bloody hell!
And I'm still knackered. Christ.
Yep. So I think that about covers it. So guys, we've covered the main segment. So you know what time it is. It's time for news to make you smile.
And in today's segment,
we've got a speedy shed.
Yeah, a fella had a broken down Volkswagen Passat, which he then converted into a shed.
Of course he fucking did.
And broke the land speed record for sheds in it.
What I want to know is is there someone at home with just a regular shed?
The land speed record for sheds was 52 miles an hour.
That's pretty good going for a shed.
Yeah. He then beat it. It hit 80 miles an hour and it exploded in 2015. And then he's come back in 2018 and he's hit 101 miles an hour in his shed. Kevin Nix, the owner of the fastest shed, was delighted to break his previous record of 80 miles an hour. Ed China in 2011 hit 58 miles an hour.
China.
Since he created the shed, Mr. Nix has driven it 20,000 miles.
Fuck hell.
This is a shed on wheels. He went on a charity trip from Land's End to John O'Groats. Lethem Bretford country in a shed.
Length and breadth.
I went right Yorkshire then. It's all the Independent. His next challenge will be an attempt. Oh!
What's he doing?
He's off to Elvington to do it.
Where?
Elvington.
I don't know what that
it's round
is.
corner from York.
Oh, right. Oh, the race course, isn't it?
No.
Where is it?
It's where Air Museum is.
Oh, the airfield.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do? Fucking fly a
No,
shed?
he wants to do it on tarmac because he did it on. He did it on sand. He wants to do it on tarmac.
He's gonna put some wing. He's gonna fly a shed. That's what he's gonna do.
It's where I saw one of the few Vulcans that are still mobile there
Right.
at Elvington. They weren't allowed to fly it.
Getting on a bit now, aren't they?
Well, yeah, they were first used in
World War Two.
no
Pro-
against Argies. Falklands.
You can't just say the the Argentinians. And when Margaret Thatcher were like, we want this rock, we're not arse, love.
But we've got our own resources. You're just stopping us mining them. Like, seriously.
Right. Let's not get off. Let's not go on a full left wing tirade here.
Pissing Thatcher.
All right. Yeah. You're right, but let's not make this political.
Why? We always make it.
Yeah, we always do, don't we? We've literally played the Soviet national anthem.
By the way, that article was on The Independent, so...
Yeah, that's true. Links to everything we have talked about that has a link will be below. And guys, I'd really like to thank you all for tuning in. Thank you very, very much. This is the end credits. Yeah.
It's a 53-year-old gardener.
End credits. And who's a 53-year-old gardener?
The fella with his shed.
Hold the fucking foot. Alright, well, okay. That's not that unusual. Like, I can imagine my own...
it's exactly what you'd expect.
From a 53-year-old gardener. That's there's midlife crisis and there's going, love. Have we got out in that shed? No. What? Why ask?
Because it might fall out when I'm going 101 mile an hour down a beach.
I fancy remodelling the Passat. What with a shed? You fucking heard me. Right. So, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in to this time-travelling one. Thank you very much. Right,
please like, comment and subscribe.
Like, comment and subscribe. We'll see you next time. And as always, stay informed.
Bye-bye.
Bye.